Hi friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today's video, it's an exciting one. It's something I took, I think, at the start of the second month on a carnivore diet. At that point, I had just lost the 10 kgs, and I was just reflecting about my journey and my eating habits and things like that. And I thought I could share it because I also enjoy watching those, those throwback videos, because every time I do watch them, I get to understand sort of like my mind frame at the time and how far I've come. So since then, I've lost more weight. I think I've lost like 6 more kgs since then. But back then, I was just pretty much celebrating my wins, talking about all the struggles that I was undergoing. Because, with any weight loss journey, it's not going to be straightforward. It's always going to be like a seesaw. You're going to struggle, you're going to have wins, you're going to feel discouraged, you are going to miss certain foods, but it's really mind over matter. Like, at the end of the day, you have to constantly remind yourself why you're doing something. So that's today's video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Any comments that you have, please leave them in the description box below. Oh, and at the end, there's sort of like a meal prep, because lately I've been getting a lot of people asking me what is it you do eat, and I do say I eat mostly meat. So there's some meat preparation at the end. I hope you guys are going to enjoy that too. Yeah, so I was editing this video. I'm just here at home, and I just thought I could make this intro real quick. And fun fact, right now I am makeup free, but I'm loving how my skin is looking. I don't miss the makeup right now. So yeah, and I attribute it really to my diet and my new lifestyle choices. Okay, thanks for watching, and if you haven't yet subscribed, please do subscribe. Hi friends, I have just left the office early today. My eyes are giving me trouble. So sometimes when I really get fixated in my work and I'm constantly on the computer reading, my eyes tend to give me problems, because the last time I went to see the optician, I don't know if it's the doctor anyway, I was told that when you are spending too much time on the computer, you sort of reduce the number of blinks that you are doing. So sometimes you find that you don't even blink at all and you don't realize it. So what this does is, I was told there are some glands on top of your eyes, like somewhere here, which produce tears for the purpose of lubricating your eye and keeping it nice and wet so that it doesn't become painful. Those ones, they go to sleep because they get conditioned that you don't, I guess, need them to function because you're not blinking. So I was told to, like, after some time, look away from the computer, blink, like consciously blink, so that those can start producing tears again. But I try. I try, because they say look away and then like blink 20 times or something like that every other minute or after 2 minutes or something. But I remember after seeing the doctor, I tried a couple of times, but after some time you just go back to old habits of not blinking. So yeah, I'm feeling the effects. I can feel my eyes have gotten dry, and the one which really gets the worst form of attack is my right eye in particular. Yeah, so for now what I'm going to do is I'll get some artificial tears so that I can drop them in from time to time. That always helps. But anyway, that was just a backstory. I just thought I'd make this video as an introduction to like the second month of being on a sort of like a carnivore diet. I don't want to say we've been very compliant, because in the first month I ate quite a lot of maize cobs. I don't know, it's like it became my new obsession. When I see the ladies roasting it along the road, it just looks delicious, it smells delicious. And then for some reason, when you stop eating a lot of carbohydrates and sugars and everything, and then you eat a maize cob, it always tastes so much more sweeter, and it's much more enjoyable. So anyway, I really took a lot of maize in the first month. Not every day, it was sometimes every 2 days. Yeah, sometimes it got to every day, I must admit. But the good part about it is that I never overdid it, so I would eat maybe just 1 cob per day, and then the rest of the things I was eating was meat. But now coming into this second month of eating this way, I'm trying to stay away from the maize cobs, because I don't want to see a stall in my weight loss. And what I mean is, in the first month, from my experience on these low carb keto diets, you lose a lot of weight in the first month. It sort of just comes off very easily. There's the what they call the water weight. Sometimes it's up to like 3 kgs or 4 kgs depending on an individual. Sometimes it can even be more than that depending on your individual factors and things. But it comes off very easy. You feel very motivated, you check on the scale and all of that. But then it gets to a point where you need to put in a little bit more work and effort, because if you try to put in certain carbs like the maize cob, for example, it's a bit on the higher end of carbohydrates, so it can sort of slow down your progress, and you won't lose as you might want. So that's the reason why I'm trying to cut them out. But of course, it's a struggle. I mean, every time you give up something, it's a struggle. So for me, for example, today at the office, we had some delicious beef. They roasted some like beef short ribs, but they cut them up nice and thin for roasting. So we had that. It was amazing. But of course, because it's like a communal kitchen, you can't go there and say, oh, I want 5 of these. You can't do that, because I mean, everyone else needs to get a share. So I feel a bit hungry. I don't think I got in enough of the fat, and because I'm hungry, I'm having all these funny ideas. I know as I drive home, I'm going to find those ladies by the side, and in our road, oh, there's a lot of them, and I know at least 2 of them who always have such fresh maize. It's always delicious. So today it's going to be a challenge to avoid the maize. I really don't want to touch it today, because I want to continue seeing progress. I think in the first month I saw a lot of progress. Like I said, if you watched my previous video, I lost about 10 kgs in the first month, despite the fact that there was some misbehaving here and there with the maize. And then that cheat that we had when we had some pizza, and then we had a second cheat, like right at the end of the month. We just decided that day, I don't know what got into us, but we just said, oh, let's go and have some dunked wings, and we had some fries, I had some cookies, but for some reason the cookies never tasted as delicious as I remembered them. I was actually asking myself, what's so special about this anyway? Like, why have I been thinking I need these? Like, why have I been basically like a junkie, you know? I couldn't figure it out. So I think that's a good thing, because now I'm not thinking about them like I want to eat them. In fact, next time I have a cheat day, I've planned I'm going to eat cake instead of the cookies, which had become my obsession. So yeah, despite misbehaving, I lost a good amount of weight. And actually, this shirt I'm wearing today, I couldn't button up at all, but now all the rest of the buttons, you can't see, but like down here, all the rest of the buttons are closed. And here it's just that my bust, I have quite a big bust, so I can't close it up here, but it just felt amazing to be able to get in. And you know, the arms, you know, sometimes when you gain weight, you just feel like when you enter into certain clothes, but now I'm flexible, I feel good. So it's results like these that keep reminding me I need to ignore the maze for now. There's going to be a cheat day, but it's not today. It is not today. Yeah, so that's the update. I am hoping that by the end of this month I'm trying to set realistic targets. So I'll say by the end of this month, I hope I can lose anywhere between 4 to 5 kgs. That can be great. I hope I can achieve it. I'll let you know if I successfully ignore the maze, because that's really something which has become more of like a battle for me. So yeah, I don't crave shima much. I don't crave things like rice or even potatoes or any of these other starches, or even bread actually, because I remember there was a time I would really love to have toast. I would put some nice butter there, toast it, and the whole house would be smelling delicious. Because come on, I'm always honest about this, carbs are delicious, it's just that they don't really work well for me. I know some people tolerate them better, you know, than others. One thing I've learned now is that they are not really optimal things to eat, but the way they affect each and every one of us, it's different. And for me personally, we just don't agree. Like when I'm eating that stuff, first of all, I lack discipline. They'll say, for example, I remember on one of my visits with the guy, she told me, so you know, to lose weight, what you need to do to eat more healthier, you need to eat like a very small lump of shima, and then the bigger part of your plate must be vegetables, and then it should be protein, but the shima must be really small. And for me, I lack the discipline, to be honest, because what's small shima? Like a lump like this, I don't think I can't, trust me, because once you cook some really delicious relish and it's smelling good, it's got the heat, it's got the chili, it's got all those delicious spices and everything. Maybe you even cook beans or some delicious vegetables to accompany the shima. Yeah. I will not be able to eat one small tiny lump. I can start with putting that on my plate, but I can guarantee you I'm going to go back for seconds, and this time I'll put an honest size on my plate. And obviously we all know how that ends. You don't lose any weight, and because it's carbs, soon you feel very hungry. In fact, when I'm eating carbs like that, after every meal, I then will start to crave something sweet. I don't know where this conditioning came from, but every time I eat something like nshima or rice or whatever starch, then I'll think at the end of it I need something sweet. And it's only when I eat something sweet that I calm down and I feel good. I don't know how else to explain it, but it's pretty much, it's an addiction for me. It's a serious addiction, and I feel so great that in the past month I've really fought through all those addictions. I suffered through that withdrawal, and I'm still standing strong, and I am looking forward to hitting my targets. You know, the first target, I didn't think I would achieve it so quickly, which was to lose 10 kg, because I was about 110 thereabout, like I said in the previous video. And then right now I'm under 100, so I'm at 99.8. I've been there for a couple of days because, like I said, I had been eating quite a lot of corn. But because I have been intermittent fasting, I haven't gained weight, so I've pretty much maintained there. Now I'm aiming to go lower. Yeah, I don't even know if I'm making sense anymore, but anyway, I'm a recovering sugar addict. I'm doing great. I'm enjoying being able to wear the clothes I could no longer wear, like this particular shirt, and even the trousers I'm wearing with this shirt. It reached a point where I couldn't close it, or if I could, like, it was, you know, at the very edge where you feel like the button is going to snap off. But now it's fitting very well and I feel great. Yeah, so that's a short update, and I'll keep updating you. I know for certain I don't think I'll film again after this, because from here on out the road will get busy and there's not many traffic lights where I can be a bit more free to make a video. But I know for certain, I trust myself, that I will not eat those maize cobs. I will look at them, I will see them, but I will ignore them because I've got goals to hit. I'm jealous of my husband. He started going to the gym and he's really enjoying it. He goes over lunch, so rather than going to eat, he is going to the gym, and it's amazing. I can't wait to see his results, because even he has lost a good amount of weight. Last time we did keto, although it was a dirty keto, he wasn't really losing as much weight compared to me, but this time he is also like losing a good amount of weight. Of course, he's not like overweight like me, but I can see he is also getting all the full benefits. I plan to resume my morning workouts at home. I'll keep updating you guys. Coincidentally, I know I was complaining about my eyes. Coincidentally, I'm writing an article which will be published this Wednesday, and it's all about eye health, tips to keep your eyes from developing a problem like mine, with the whole failure to like tear up and lubricate itself. So it's just such a coincidence that I'm having this article and my eyes are acting up. Okay, next time. Bye bye. Hi. I've just bypassed the very last. Oh, let me close that window. Hi. I've just bypassed the very last maize lady on our road, and I can't believe how much maize was on the road today. There was a day we were looking for maize. We wanted to have some, and we couldn't find it anywhere. I think it was yesterday, actually. Yesterday was Sunday. We couldn't find it anywhere, and just as well, because we never ate maize yesterday. And today is the day we said, okay, we need to cut it out completely. And then I found so much maize on the road, and it was hard. It was hard. My mouth is watering. I'm hungry. I didn't get enough meat or even fat over lunch, so I'm starving. But home is now just a few minutes away. I cooked some ground beef yesterday, so I left just a small one at dinner time. What I'm going to do is put that in the microwave immediately I get home and eat it. Like, eat it to revenge for all the maize I've just seen on the roads and I was unable to eat. Yeah, so that's the update. When I got home that evening, I was able to prep some meat and get it ready for the braai stand. And let me tell you something, my husband loves meat so much that he is always at hand to help me out when it comes to that. So this is him starting up the fire and just getting everything ready for me. And it's so great because now that we eat mostly meat, I love to have it charcoal grilled. I find that when it's like that, the fats tend to taste much better for me. I love when it's nicely flame grilled, as you'll see in the next few clips. Yeah, I really don't like when it's pan fried. Something about the fat just does not taste great. Yeah, so those flames you see there, oh my god, they are pure magic. And I didn't really know it until I started to eat mostly meat and braai. So I discovered as we went along that when the flames were in play, it was pure magic. I would urge any of you wanting to eat this way to try this out. Oh my god, those flames are magic, guys. They are magic. Of course, you have to flip your meat a bit more times to get it perfect, but trust me, the end result is epic, and you don't even run the risk of overcooking your meat. It just comes out perfect. And there it is. Look at all those juices.